Hey guys, good afternoon. I'm new to this, so bear with me a little bit. Um, my name is Trisha, aka Empress Naya. All of my friends call me Naya. I am a mother, a wife, and a business owner of several businesses. I am a salon owner and I rehab and flip homes. Mostly rehab. I say rehab because people who flip normally sell them. I do sell some, but not many. So I purchase homes that a lot of people don't like, older homes, rehab them, keep them, and rent them out. So that is one of my side hustles. Um, I have three girls, a 20-year-old, well, she'll be 21 on Monday, a almost 21-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 8-year-old. And then I recently took on two young ones, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, which are my niece's sons, and my niece is being deployed. She's in the military and she's being deployed for 1 year. So they are going to live with me for a year. So they've been here for about 2 weeks now. It's going okay, a lot different. But it's going okay. So I'm really not a YouTuber and I'm not necessarily into social media. However, because of recent events that happened to my daughter and myself, well, mostly my daughter, I kind of took to social media, which was Facebook. And then while on Facebook, it gained a lot of, I guess, views and likes. And a few people suggested that I should do a YouTube channel. So here I am. Ta-da! So I've been kind of doing little things on social media, on Facebook recently, very recent. So I'm very new to this. So I want you guys to bear with me. So I'm very used to this and I'm very new to this, not used to it. I'm very new to this. So I need you guys to bear with me and help me grow. So today what I wanted to talk about, I figured what I basically do is mostly like on my family and my just everyday things that people want to know about. And if you hear a baby crying or a child yelling out, it's because I have these three children in the house. So today, what I wanted to talk about is hurricane readiness and hurricane watch, because there is a hurricane that's on the way. And it's Dorian. And so that's on the way. And I wanted to talk about people getting prepared and getting ready. A lot of people don't necessarily take it seriously and don't do what they're supposed to do to get ready. And so I just kind of want to talk about what I do to get ready. And I do the same thing every single year. It's just that I kind of feel like every single year I do this and then nothing happens. And I feel like the 1 year that I don't do it, something is going to happen. So what I generally do is I pack a suitcase. And in that suitcase, I pack some important items. And it's not big, it's about a medium-sized carry-on bag. And in this bag, I just put a few things that I can run out the door with should something happen, should my house blow away or anything of that sort, so that I can run out the door with and I have these things. One of the things I put in my bag is my biological father passed away 12 years ago. And I have a limited amount of pictures of my dad. And so the limited amount of pictures that I do have, I really wouldn't want to lose those pictures. So because I don't want to lose them, I put those pictures into the bag. So if anything should happen, if my house should blow away or anything like that, I can grab the bag and I can run with the bag. well, with the kids too, but with the bag that has these things already in them. Another thing that I put into the suitcase is these. And these are just important documents. I have birth certificates. I have social security cards. I have passports of everyone in the house. Baptism papers, if you guys are familiar with that. My marriage license, which, you know, people might say, oh, well, you can get another marriage license. Well, you can. However, it will take some time and a lot of energy, and you just don't want to have to go through all of that when you are dealing with a hurricane. So because of that, I've put those items in here. My cosmetology license, I have that. IDs, copies of IDs, copies of birth certificates, and that type of stuff. So I took all of these are normally in a drawer that I have. And so they're always in this anyway, in these envelopes. And so I just basically take them up and I stick that into the suitcase. And so that's one of the things that I put in there. Another thing that I put into the suitcase will be jewelry. Now, this isn't all of my jewelry, but this is jewelry that I don't want to have to lose or replace or can't replace. I have a lot of things that my mom gave me, things that are like older than I am. This, for instance, my mom gave this to me. It's a necklace with her name on it, pure gold. They don't make this type of gold anymore. Wedding rings. Earrings that I really love that my mom gave me. Just a few pieces that I just would not want to have to lose. And they're always in this pouch anyway. And so I just took up this pouch and put this pouch in there. Another thing that I put in there is my wallet. So there's no purse or anything like that, just my wallet. And in my wallet, I just have like my ID. I have my debit cards. I have my credit cards, a couple membership cards like Sam's, you know, that type of stuff. Just things that will make life simpler that you don't have to go and re-get them. Another thing that I suggest that you do when preparing for a hurricane is to get cash. Go to the ATM or to the bank, or if you don't have cash at home, go and get some cash. Put some cash in your wallet. That is good because after the hurricane, if there's something going on and you cannot get to a bank or the ATMs are down because there's no power or whatever the situation may be, you are going to need some cash. So always have some cash on hand. One of the things that I would say, whether you have babies or not, to put in there would be baby wipes. Baby wipes is definitely something that needs to go in there. Not only for the 1-year-old that I now have, but what if I didn't have a 1-year-old and the hurricane hit and there's no water? Then you have wipes, maybe even hand sanitizer. That'll be good. This is not a necessity, but this is always handy for me. It's chewing gum. I have a thing with chewing gum, so I just put that in there. Another thing that I did was I just grabbed a few Pampers for the baby. Not a whole lot, because again, you don't want to have a big suitcase that is just too much to carry around. You really don't want that. You want to have a nice size small suitcase that just has enough for you to get by, because you don't want to have to be toting like a big old suitcase around. So diapers for the 1-year-old, just in case. I also put some pull-ups for the 3-year-old because he still sleeps in pull-ups because he wets the bed. So I just put a few of those in there. And so that's good to have. I put 2 outfits for each child in the bag, as well as bibs for the baby. And then I just grabbed like a dress for myself that is like a pullover dress, So God forbid if anything happens and we have to, you know, run out, at least we have that in there. I also have a shirt and a pants, an extra shirt and pants in there. And then I also have a throw blanket, just one throw blanket, just in case, because again, you never know if you're going to need that. The only other thing that I would suggest that I don't necessarily need, but someone else might need, would be medication. If you take daily medication, if you are a diabetic, or if you have high blood pressure, or if you're asthmatic, whatever the situation, put your medicine in the suitcase and just keep that in there. That is an awesome thing to already have in there and to be prepared with, because if something should happen and you have to run out the door, you don't want to have to grab all of these things and throw them in the bag or worry about whether or not these things are in the bag or not. I see a little one behind me.
Oh, come on.
Not sure what she's doing, but...
Hi, just want my friend, gotta go.
So, yeah, medication. If you have an asthma pump and you're asthmatic, put your asthma pump in there. One of the other things that I do outside of the suitcase when preparing for a hurricane is, so we live in a 2-story home, but this applies for even if you're in a 1-story home. Whatever room you're going to be in, bring everything that you think you need into that room so that you're not going into like walking all over the house in case something happens and you can't get to the other side of the house. So what I do is my master bedroom is upstairs. So generally I bring snacks, I bring cases of water, I have my suitcase, I have all of these things upstairs in the master bedroom ready to go. So during a hurricane, we are crammed in the master and we don't have to leave for anything. Fruits that you don't have to worry about putting in the refrigerator, you can bring those up. Bananas, oranges, apples. You can bring those into your room. Also maybe chips, cookies, Capri Suns, water, those type of things. If you do have insulin and you need to take insulin, I'd suggest if you're bringing that into a room with you, maybe get a little cooler. And you can put that little cooler in your room and put your insulin in there. That way it doesn't go bad and you don't have an issue. And I think that's pretty much about it. Oh, one more thing, grills. I also have my husband bring my grill inside the garage and he puts that in there, and that's propane. So should the electricity go out, we can grill on the grill. We can either open up the garage and do it in the driveway, or we can do it in the garage if the hurricane is still present, whatever the situation. But a grill is you know, a good thing to use when you're going through that. Also, if you have things on your back patio that are loose, grills, chairs, patio tables, those type of things, bring them inside the garage or inside the house. Because if a strong wind hits and it hits up against your glass, breaks your sliding door, breaks your window, you don't want all of that type of situation. So bring them inside. I hope this video has been helpful to you guys, and I hope that we'll get a lot more time together in the future. But like I said, this video was just a little hurricane watch readiness video to help you guys get prepared. Hope you enjoyed. See you later. Bye.